All right.
This is Kim Brunson with Publix, by the way.
I am Kim
Thank you,
Brunson
Kim.
with Publix, but I'm the chairman of the Florida Recycling Partnership. So Keena Corey, who's our executive director, couldn't be here today. So I'm not near as good as Keena is, but I'll do my best. So our mission at the Florida Recycling Partnership is really simple. It's to educate policymakers and the general public on the benefits of recycling. You had a question earlier about how do we fare with other states. One of the reasons why it's apples to oranges is because we don't all consider the same things recyclable from state to state. So that's where the apples to oranges, how we measure it, how we report it, and what we consider protected is a little bit different across the nation. Okay. The Florida Recycling Partnership was reactivated in 2013 with Steve Lesman from PepsiCo. He's the one who called Keena and said, hey, you know, we kind of tried to get this started when we were creating the 75% recycling bill. That's initially when a whole bunch of us got together to try to create this partnership. It didn't really take, we were not able to get the traction that we wanted to, but now I think just you being here today is a good representation of why today's a better day than when we started it initially. We kicked off our first newsletter in 2013, and then we began to build our membership. Okay, the next thing, remember our mission is about educating policy members. So the House Agricultural Natural Resources Subcommittee has asked us to come in early 2014 to actually testify and talk through some of the questions that they have about the importance of recycling and the benefits across the state of Florida. So the legislators wanting us to come and share information I thought was a pretty big step. Of course, Ray's might have been doing that for a long time. And then Jean mentioned the recognition award, and we've had a couple of days at the Capitol where the DEP was able to come and give out their award and recognize, and that's what we want to do too. We want to recognize you and your efforts. Everyone who's involved in the Florida Recycling Partnership, we're here, a part of it. You're going to hear from John Zapata from Rooms to Go in a little while, but we want to share anything about our stories or our journeys that might help you expand your programs across Florida. Okay, this was our very first event at the Capitol. This was a race game that we pulled together for the folks in the Tampa Bay area. And then I'll just move on forward. This is it looks like Representative Jimmy Patronis and Secretary Herschel Vineyard, who's retired since then, that has actually joined us in promoting and wanting to work together to extend our recycling efforts. This is another shot. This is Steve Blesman from PepsiCo, Liz Castro from the Beverage Association, and Chuck Dees from Waste Management. So, you know, it's kind of a broad spectrum. Now these are some pictures that we pulled together from an event that we had in Tampa, where it's a very similar forum that you have here today, where businesses like Publix, Rooms to Go, everybody was getting together just to kind of share their story. What are the things that we can learn from each other, and how do we extend the recycling program? This was one of our events in November of 2014 at the Capitol. You can see, well, let's see, that would be to your left. You can see Coca-Cola had this setup where they were teaching anyone who came through the Capitol. We had kids that day where they were actually taking them through the life cycle of a piece of plastic. We had, those are the award winners from the university that were actually recognized for their contribution to recycling. And she's missing a couple of slides that I thought I had, but in any case, you know, we're just here to try to support one another and, you know, what are we doing? What are you doing that you're having issues with, and how can we help with just general education in our communities and with our legislators?